Today we're going to talk about scientific notations. So what are scientific notations? Scientific notations are the one that used by scientists in order to make a number short. Example, we have 3 million. So scientists cannot just comprehend how large will be a number is. What if we say we have 4 quadrillion? There's so much zero about it. So they make a rule which is just cutting off all the zeros and making it into one number. Not just one number, but like this number, not infinitely large number. So for example, here we have 3 million. What do we need to do in order for this to be in a scientific notation? So in any other number, there's always a decimal above here. So we have a decimal over here, we can just move it here until we get into this one, until we remove it everything on the zero file. So there's also a rule here that if we move to the left, we move the decimal to the left, we are going to get a positive power. So the standard notation for scientific notation is just times 10 raised to the nth power. And this is just basically the mean of how many times you have done this. So how many times did we did it? So we have 1, we have 2, we have 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we did it 6 times, and we are going to the left. So that means we have 3 times 10 raised to the 6th power. So that is basically how we make the large numbers shorter. So another example here, what if we have this number 0.0000064? So how do we do this now? So there's another rule. We all know that if we move to the left, it's going to be positive, and if we move to the right, it should be negative, right? So just always remember that rule. If we move the decimal from to the left, we're going to get positive power, and if we move the decimal to the right, we're going to get a negative number. So if we move here, and n is basically the number of times that we're moving starting from this initial position. So we have move 1, we have move 3, we move 3, we move 4, we move 5, and we move 6 times again. But this time, instead of writing 3 times 10 raised to the 6th power, we're going to write 6.4 times 10 raised to the negative, and we move 6 times, therefore negative 6. So that is the scientific notation. And how do we do it? So if we're going to make it in a summary, so it's just pretty easy. So let's say we have the rules that if we are moving to the left, we're going to get a positive power, and if we're going to move to the right, we are going to the negative power. And the standard notation for scientific notation is times 10 raised to the 9, where n is the number of times that we move.